I would
because
love
that was his major thing. Like he would know the day of the meet whether we were going to win or not because he could tally up the points because the numbers don't lie. You know, he would put the numbers together and see where he needed who to run where and how many points we were going to get, where we were going to need points. And like he was always spot on with his prediction before the meet, knowing whether we were going to win or not. And then he also knew the areas where we were deficient and where we were going to have to get lucky or put someone else in to get those points that we were missing to get the lead. So that's funny how it worked out that way.
I don't know anything about that. I'm just whatever my coach told me to do.
Yeah,
I was just like,
exactly. Yeah.
okay, yeah. And then God blessed me because after Derek, I had the opportunity obviously to come to UConn, and then I was coached. You know,
All right.
the coach that stuck out to me the most was Sean. I think
Yes.
Sean Wendell.
He was great, and he was one of the was he one of the strength coaches too?
He was the strength and conditioning coach.
Yeah, I love Sean. I loved
I
him.
love Sean. Yeah, it's funny. I was on live last year, and he got on the live, and I had found him, and like, so he was like on the live, and I was like, "That's my coach," and I was like, you know what? It's crazy because everybody, when Sean was at UConn, he was so
Yeah.
good, and I was like, Coach. I'm like, Coach, you're gonna coach in the NFL, the NBA, like one day. Like you're like the best coach ever. And obviously he went to the NBA and
Yes.
NBA strength and conditioning coach. And so when I started off as Derek, I was like Derek's first batch, like of because Derek is from Jamaica. And so he's naturally like a soccer coach. He plays soccer. And
I got you.
yeah, and so he started off as like a father at at the at track practice, and then he started coaching, and so he started off like just coaching us, and then obviously he's coaching the world
Right.
right now, and so it's the same thing with Coach. I call him Coach Sean. Well, I just called him Coach, and and Sean is coaching NBA athletes. We spoke, and I think he's coaching like a private person right now for the Lakers or one of those teams out there in California. So I'm just like God blesses me with like when coaches when they're like starting off and then they become these like mega people